Hey gamers, this is Sam from Down to Top, and this week instead of our usual countdown video, we have a special release for you. We will be reviewing the hottest and newest MMORPG out there, giving you my personal reactions to Chimeraland. And can I just say thank you to Chimeraland for sponsoring this video? So first impressions first. Trying out this game, I immediately noticed its console quality, and I gotta say it's very visually stunning. It's got a 4-star rating on Play Store and App Store, an 8.3 rating on TapTap, and features unique mechanisms, tornadoes, and a big open world. The game is filled with monsters, landscapes, and seemingly endless character customization. This sandbox title lets you explore a vast and mystical world where mythic creatures roam the land. So that's the gist of my experience, but now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of Chimeraland. Character creation. Upon first logging in, character creation does bring justice to their promo line, "You can be anything in Chimeraland." Here, you can select more than 100 variants of your character, deciding what species, gender, and age you'd like them to be as you explore the game. And once you've chosen what kind of character you want to be, you can even customize it further using the selected character, adjusting every little detail that can be found for your character in Chimeraland. Character selection spans from being an insect, a jellyfish, a boar, a monkey, tiger, wolf, human, all of which actually brings a lot more of you. So when you actually get the game, despite the massive amounts of options in creating your character, Chimeraland brings it to the next level by having a classless system. Open world. Now when we say open world, we mean truly global open world. Some of the biggest MMORPG games will always have a limit on their map. Yeah, some could be procedurally generated, but Chimeraland hits different as it's a global world. The game includes an entire world featuring more than 1,000 kilometers of explorable areas on 4 continents. You can literally just keep on going and exploring, and trust me, you will never run out of stuff to do. The visuals feature breathtaking landscapes and ecosystems that await you on your travel. In addition, you can travel under the oceans and seas as well, but also above to the sky and even outer space. And the best part is you can comet dive back to the planet, and you won't even die. And honestly, I was shocked playing this game. It really felt like I was playing a PC game because these types of features are usually only available in PC and console games. But now finally, thankfully, mobile games have stepped it up, and I am very happy, even a little bit teary-eyed at this experience. Story. Unfortunately, there really isn't any story content in the game as far as I can tell. The main questline so far has just been directions on what to do in terms of growing your home or killing more beasts or gathering more materials, and it pretty much cycles through these types of quests. There's also side quests and bounty missions which you can claim at a nearby NPC city. Features. House. Okay, now getting to the stuff that I really liked. The house building feature in the game is fantastic. Every house level your plot of land expands, allowing you to build a bigger and bigger home. The building feature has a lot of depth and functionality that goes with it, and really the sky's the limit. Not to mention you can build up quite high too. I've seen players build their homes all the way up into the sky. The freedom to literally do whatever you want is really incredible, and you can also build a home base under the sea, in outer space, basically challenging the laws of physics and also the boundaries of where a home could or should be placed. Mount and evolution. There's a good reason why this game is called Chimeraland. It's a land filled with countless chimeric creatures. You can hunt down monsters, but the best part is you can actually catch them and claim them as your own. You can also choose to have your main pet devour these monsters, which will allow for greater evolution and upgrades. Now the cool part about this mechanic is the evolutions are quickly reflected to your mount, and this will give pets unique characteristics, abilities, and shapes. Really, the only limiting factor is your own imagination. So as you've heard, there's a lot to do in Chimeraland. You gotta build your own home, evolve your pet, explore the land, and hunt down monsters. It's gonna keep you pretty busy. So to make the process faster, you'll need some friends who will help you while hunting and progression. So make sure to join a clan and request jobs to make some friends in the game. Graphics and control. I gotta say, this game is pretty good visually. Many of the regions are very vibrant, but some lower-end devices might struggle because of the game's visual quality and large world. The audio is pretty standard and nothing to complain about, though the game does do a really good job of using audio to create an immersive environment. The controls to move around are pretty decent too. Weapons and combat. In Chimeraland, you have access to every weapon in the game. Yes, you can even carry 5 different combinations at once. How crazy is that? The developers really took this game's name to heart. You can even go chimeric with your weapons. The combat mechanisms itself is pretty basic. It doesn't have super fancy combo moves and the animations aren't super amazing either, but it gets the job done well while not being overly flashy. It is easy to use, and there is also mounted combat and sea combat as well, although when underwater you are restricted to your basic attack only. So far, there seems to be no special attacks that can be used underwater, so you can't use special moves as far as I can tell. Of course, there's also a skill set and stat progression to consider for your character, which also influences not just your combat but also your access to resources, farm tools, and even social interactions. Verdict. Okay, so in conclusion, this game is fantastic for anyone looking for an extremely intricate and engaging RPG with lots of unique elements and features. You can travel for a very long distance in any direction since the world is so big. You'll have to deal with a lot of monsters, but taming and mutating them is quite enjoyable. There are a lot of tasks and quests you can complete, while there's no limit on how creative you can be with the resources you can put together. And the world is really beautiful and vibrant. I feel like the game is aiming to have players discover never-before-seen experiences by providing them with a lot of tools in creating these experiences from funny to epic experiences. So I highly recommend you try it out. Plus, Chimeraland is available both on PC and mobile. The game will launch on 15 July, so what are you waiting for? Go ahead, pre-register now on the App Store, Play Store, and Steam. Links in the description box down below. Because there are some lucky draw opportunities available, but only to those who pre-register the game, and all related information to this mentioned down in the description box, so do check it out. And again, I want to thank Chimeraland for sponsoring this video. That's it for today. I'll meet you guys in the next video. Peace!